has been absolutely insane. That last set that we just saw, for those who don't understand why that Sonic Steve set was so iconic for everyone in the crowd, that is just the lore of NorCal. If you don't know, you now know.
Yes, indeed. And you gotta, that's the type of set where no one is, like, neither player is really a villain there. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go on to this. We got Palu versus Yoshi. Okay, Fizzle on the Palutena. Red Yoshi, I like that color.
It looks like a button check, perhaps.
Perhaps
we have
okay, we got a button check. Those are super important. I know for both these players, this might be their first time on a huge stage like this, and they definitely want to make sure there's no kinks in their controls,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no flaws whatsoever. They have as much as they can, because this battle will definitely be intense. I think this is a really, this can be a really difficult matchup for Yoshi, because there's a lot of multi-hits on the Palutena side, right?
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Typically, you see, the double jump armor is one of Yoshi's biggest tools for so many reasons, and Palutena really neutralizes that. That's just on top of everything else that Palutena has in your kit, right? This could be an uphill battle here for the Yoshi player, but we'll find out as we get a game one here on Hollow Bastion.
Alrighty, so Palu Yoshi, we've seen this matchup from time and time, of course. I love these NorCal matchups that we see seeing, obviously Luis,
True.
With the Palu, and we have a lot of solid Yoshis in this region, but seeing it in a different perspective here, we got Rivy on the Palu, Fizzle on the Yoshi. Hollow Bastion, we finally not going PS2 game one.
Yeah, that's because neither of these players are from NorCal. If you know, you know.
Hey, if you know, you know. We've had locals where every game one on the setups have been nothing but green.
Game one? No, every game. 1,
Every
2,
set.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Either way, we got some Kingdom Hearts in the background, and okay, giving him the neutral
Be a
air.
stock, yeah.
Ooh,
Kind of
wow,
took away his jump.
Yeah, took away his jump. Absolutely correct. But yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk about what Yoshi can do in this matchup. He can absolutely box with Palutena and can whiff punish extremely well. And that's kind of what we saw a lot of in that first stock. Okay, speaking of whiff punishing.
Oh, almost caught the full jump there, too, on the flutter, but unfortunately just could not get that last hit out. But Rivy doing a pretty good job trying to close this gap a little bit here, trying not to give Fizzle any chance of extending this lead.
Yeah, you definitely at least want to make sure that you don't take that much damage. This could be confirmed. Okay, couldn't quite land that. Dash attack crossing up on shield now. Dash attack from Palutena. That's going to be an extremely important move to play around. And it does start killing eventually because of just the nature of the move. Ledge trapping. Okay. That's so good. The roll behind to set up a situation where either he throws or gets that kill. Okay, good conversion there. And now it's even. I like to call that a false lead, where if you can't convert it, it's like you just, it's even now. You get the stock. From both sides, that can actually be extremely important to keep in mind.
And right now, the strings are coming out pretty nice here. Rivy right now on the full motor right here, taking center stage, not really trying to give up all this momentum. Regardless of your first set of the night or your first set on the stream setup, you got to make it shine, baby, because sometimes the limelight be spotting on you. You don't even know.
The lights are indeed super bright here tonight, and I want to say that this is probably to make it out of the pool, because at the moment, we're about 9 o'clock. The pool here started at 8.
Yes.
So judging just based on how long the pool has been going for, like, this is very deep into the pool. So, like, it's nobody's here by accident anymore.
Not at all. And especially these two players are looking they're very good about, like, being patient with each other. A lot of times when early pool sets, you would see, like, players probably be a little too aggressive, and it really just backfires on them. But these two, they look like they're ready to play the long game. It doesn't matter which game it is either.
That's a beautiful interaction right there. The jab check and the dash back just to feel out what it's going to do. That's the foundation of neutral right there. And both these players actually playing really good neutral.
Oh, yeah. Actually just being very careful about how they want to come at each other, because, you get your hits, but you're not really getting these kills. But finally, Rivy does find a back air and now takes a takes a stock lead here.
That back air connecting was the result of multiple situations that kind of built up into that. And that's really what I love to see, like conditioning, set play, things like that. It's really interesting to analyze. And to make no mistake, that stuff is very present in this game. Okay.
They've been taking the center stage right here. Rivy just trying to tack on a little bit of some insurance damage, not trying to give up too much. Got him off stage a little bit. Fizzy already throwing out the air dodge. Yoshi does a very good job, especially throwing out a lot of jumps from ledge, because sometimes it's really hard to contest it. You can hit this dinosaur, but you can't necessarily kill it. It's already extinct, but it's coming back to life every time it flutters.
All right, well, still has in a situation where they can go for a trap. The Nair going to connect, and that is a sneaky kill move there. Fizzle now has a little bit of a deficit to make up for, but that's going to be an opening. If you can find one more, that could be some pretty good damage. If he reverses that, neutral B tries to get an egg lay here, and that's a very interesting decision here from Fizzle. Oh, high damage on him. Got to keep in mind that double jump armor. You get a lot of mileage out of that. That's good because it absorbed a lot of that knockback.
Okay, yeah, off the stage
Oh
here.
my goodness.
Jeez, okay, Rivy playing well here. Gets the grab. Back throw not going to quite do it. Maybe try and catch with Explosive Flame. Off the stage.
I had a heart attack there for a mere second. I thought that down B was going to send him into the blast zone, but still, it does send him a little bit up. Going to snap with that. Down throw. I think we're going to see down throw. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not sure if he's just outside of the window. We'll talk about that dash attack killing. There you go, Exhibit A.
Good opening there from Rivy, and as I can see right now in this pool, this set does determine whether or not these players have a chance at making it out guaranteed.
Right, so if you're looking at the bracket,
definitely a pool qualifier.
If you're looking at the bracket, if you make it to the finals of your pool, you are guaranteed a spot out. You still have to play it out, but if you don't go back down to losers and play one more game. Like,
exactly.
You just start day 2 in losers.
Yes, exactly.
If you lose the next set, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. We got both players. The set's not over. We've got both players still fighting for a spot to have that opportunity. Small battlefield. We got Snake Man stage. Okay.
Very underrated choice of song. I ain't gonna lie with you.
This might be the first time I've heard it in this game.
Quite possibly, because even no matter how many friendlies I get on these normal stages, I have never heard this. Oh,
if you ask me what game is from, I would say I don't know.
So a counter pick coming out here from Fizzle. We see the Wolf. And
very different look.
Actually, I do kind of like this counter pick. Not saying that the Yoshi couldn't do it, but I think Wolf is just clean cut, and he can get the job done just as well, especially with strong aerial game.
What you lose in terms of recovery, you do make up for with really strong neutral tools and a lot more kill pressure on the ground in particular.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a change of muscle memory, because as Yoshi, your recovery is it's fruitful. Like, you can kind of do whatever you want in terms of getting back, but as Wolf, you only have very few routes to get back to ledge, and sometimes they can get readable, especially Palutena being able to kind of knock it down. And just like that, gets an explosive flame, has to force Wolf to land here. And Rivy's doing a great job just keeping the force, the aggression. But hold on, Fizzle is cooking right now on the platforms, looking to get a stray back here to clean it up, but he's not quite finding it.
Oh man, for all that to culminate in eating a dash attack, I would have been so sad if the stock ended that way, but unfortunately, it's going to end with a forward tilt instead. Now, yeah, Fizzle was cooking a little bit, but got to think about how to secure this stock. What does my opponent want here? That's really the big question. And Rivy's actually done a very good job of being a little ambiguous with their game plan. They're not really approaching, like, even that auto reticle coming out at that part of the stage. Like, that's just a big mix-up. He's just kept them guessing. All right, Fizzle gets the correct guess here. Tries to go for the down smash. That does a 2-frame, and they're going to go back to neutral.
And this Wolf is kind of, it's doing some things here, but it's still struggling to do the one thing that's very important in this game, and that is finding the kill. You got to find these stocks here early.
Right.
There's a good whiff punish, but kind of just went for a grab there, not really anticipating maybe anything else.
I mean, it's still damage, but at the end of the day, I think I would have liked to see a smash attack of some sort come out. But still has an opportunity here. Has a lot of damage on Palutena, and eventually something will kill. I talked about this last night, about how these stray hits, eventually, they add up. And even if there's like this weird window where they don't quite kill, but you also can't follow up on them, so you're just going to need to keep doing stray hits and keep doing stray hits. And those, every time you get a stray hit and it doesn't kill, it's another opportunity for your opponent to get you back.
Yeah, really get into the groove of these things.
Right.
But yeah, like 167 finally gets a back throw.
Okay.
That's the thing, though. Fizzle's got to do a better job, at least with not letting these stocks go to beyond 150, because Palu, you can find ways to get the kill, and I know Fizzle can start cooking it up right here with a couple of combo starters, but doesn't get the full thing.
I think the confidence was a big part of it, and it could be nerves, you know. I personally would like to see a little bit more smash attack coming through. Like, not just smash attack, I think to generalize it, he's got to be not afraid. They've got to be not afraid to go for big punishes.
God!
Wait, I've actually never seen that, and he still recovers.
And he still live. I
What?
feel like any excess of percentage, that actually could have just been the set. But Fizzle, luckily, being able to recover just barely by the pixels. And now actually has a chance to maybe make this full reversal.
They didn't even get the instant snap. They got the up tilt. Hold on. Don't look now. They didn't even get the instant snap. They let that thing float up to the magnet hands. And yeah, now Fizzle has a good, he's in a good spot right now. And I know most of the time you're starting out your stock at 30-40% against Palutena. So in reality, you're not super far behind, but the lead is going to get a little bit bigger here. Okay, dash attack, forward tilt.
Okay,
He
nice
goes for the dash
second.
attack again. He tries to go for the overshoot, but that time Rivy goes for the roll in instead.
Yeah.
Very interesting play there. Good, good use of stage control there. And now, yeah, Fizzle, I was just about to say,
Oh,
you
he's
can
off
start going for
stage,
that
explosive
laser, man.
flame.
Just
Yeah.
need that damage. Oh, don't fastball to your death now.
All right, he's doing a good
Okay.
job right now. Yep. Yeah, a couple of neutral errors. Not really trying to find much, but all Rivy's got to do is just tap it in. He's got a nair, got Wolf off stage. Caught with the
Oh my
explosive
God!
flame, but what a fastball! And just barely living off of that dash attack. Is Fizzle going to be able to make this happen?
Oh my days, he gets off the ledge. A whiff punish here.
Oh!
The Wolf Flash, not gonna kill, but still gonna get a rise out of us. Oh no, he forwarded into it. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. All right. Palutena gonna take the dub there, but not for lack of effort.
It was such a great effort nonetheless.
I
from Fizzle,
want to
but
say,
man.
I want to say he was trying to attack cancel bear, but ended up getting a delayed forward air instead.
That, you know,
That is crazy.
it happens. It happens to the best of the players, and you know what? It's a good thing to shake off. But, you know,
Man.
congrats to Rivy, though, getting that 2-0. He's now guaranteed at least a spot out of pools. Honestly, like I said, these sets, they get kind of scary. It doesn't even matter if the opponent that comes out of the other side of the bracket is not who you expect. But a piece of advice to a lot of competitors, especially because I've been talking to a lot of first-timers coming to Genesis today, never doubt your opponent, even if they're not seeded to beat you.
No. Never sleep on anybody.
Never
That's the
sleep.
#1 rule at FGC.
That's #1 rule,
Don't
baby.
sleep on
Don't sleep
anybody.
on your round ones, man. Your
No,
round
no,
ones
no.
might be the hardest set of your night. That's all I'm going to say. And you got to be very cautious about it. But, yeah.
7 years ago, we had a NorCal Arcadian, and my round